Welcome, YouTube. Alright, and here we go. Well, this is a trial run. Everyone who's with me right now, this is a trial run to see if this old computer will run all three of these apps. And right now, it is not looking promising. Alright, here we go. What's going on here?
Hey, I can't hear anything, bud.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Stop trying to burn up the CPU.
Oh, it's still
mine's already
linked to the
fried.
phone or the thing upstairs. The girls are like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Goddamn Mr. IT.
Here we go.
What about it?
I was about to
Why are we
before you
bringing-
anyways.
God fucking damn it. It just pisses me off right away. Right off the bat.
It's fucking technology, fool. It's
You
fucking
overclocking it?
crazy.
That was not good.
What are you trying to do?
She's probably trying to run YouTube, Twitch, and something
Too
else.
What are
many.
you trying to record? Like,
God damn it. How do I undo what I just did?
I don't know.
why is he trying to like put the sound up and record?
Because we can't
It's the intro.
play it.
It's the intro.
Oh, that just pisses me off.
We haven't figured out how to play the music through everything yet, so we just hold it up to the microphone.
It's like with Pixar. If you don't see the lamp
Yeah.
jumping on the P, it's not Pixar.
It's
Right.
just the eye.
Right.
Yeah,
It's not slightly up.
Fucking Pixar.
He jumps on the standing dildo.
Yeah. It's just-
Thanks, I'm here all night.
And Pixar.
More like Dixar.
Dicks, right?
Oh shit.
The computer's going so slow.
I think I'm just gonna carry like this whole setup with me. I can hear it through the headphones.
We're having technical fucking difficulties. That's about all we can say right here.
Excuse me. It was coming eventually.
Too bad I on the cake.
I gave it a 4.
Queen's trying to stream the beaver.
Not enough length and not enough depth.
Queen's streaming the beavs, huh?
Found my charger.
Fuck yeah.
I need that. We need that.
Alright,
for
we're
the,
gonna try this.
We need that.
See
for
if
the
it works.
laptop.
There's just too much stuff running.
Your drink out here.
Yeah.
I picked it up, thought it was mine. So.
Did you have a sip?
No.
Okay, that's
No.
I Why? What's in it?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, that's good.
I don't have
Want to sip for a drink?
I was like, you poisoning your
Fine.
It's gonna be a great year. What do you have that we need some of?
Right.
Yeah, sharing is
No, I
caring.
left it out just so I could drink water. It's like a. Hey, cause if it's in my hand, I'm gonna drink it. I've already. I think I'm gonna drink
What's
5.
going on over there,
I've
bud?
only been here for like an hour. Why? What's in it?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Just sitting up. Okay, that's good.
I don't
I
have
didn't see much heavy drugs in the drink. Great
Yeah.
time. Great time.
I was thinking.
Also, yeah, that's what I was about
We
to
lost
say.
our intro. Is what
Yeah.
just happened.
All right. That's what was going on.
And when I say lost, I mean like I somehow just deleted it off my phone too.
Are you joking?
No. No, it's still right there, but I can't get it on my phone now.
What song are
It
you
was in
looking
voice
for?
memos.
You said it in an email.
Do you know what it's called?
Yeah, well, it's right there. I just don't know how to get it back on my phone.
Send it in an email. We're coming up on 100 anyways.
You want to just make a new one?
We're
Let
coming
this
up,
thing play
we're,
for
We're
a little
coming
bit?
up on 100 anyways. The intro is going to be changing. We're going to finally add commercials for our pee breaks. It's a little.
I'm not
See
shit.
on camera.
Right. It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward
All right,
when he leaves.
all right,
and I'm
here we
sitting here
go.
Trying to talk.
Here
and
we
I'm
go.
Like, O'Reilly's.
It's a good one.
That was
Hey
a
guys,
good- that was a good one.
We tried a new intro there. I don't know. It's probably terrible, but you know,
Hey, you know what?
our Twitch audience and our what is that? Our YouTube audience are probably sitting here looking at us like, what the fuck am I watching right now? But we eventually got here.
Got
This
where?
is the Slightly Off Topic Podcast, episode 95. Yeah, Devin.
It's New Year's.
Devin's this guy over here, if you don't know. Oh, I don't even show up on the screen moving. That's not good. Sorry, guys, if you can't see me. Our internet sucks, and the video feed might suck, too. Sorry. Hopefully you get audio.
That Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's all right. Gotta love the internet.
Well, Happy New Year.
Maybe.
Happy New Year.
Yep. Happy New Year's.
2020's fucking over. Finally.
Am I going to be the only one to yell Jumanji at midnight?
Is that a
Yeah.
thing?
All right.
I didn't know we
That's
were doing that.
unfortunate.
I didn't know that was the
Listen,
thing, yeah.
after this shit show of a
My
year,
brother.
Jumanji's been one hell of a year for me. 2020 is my Jumanji.
Yeah. I mean, did you see the second Jumanji?
Not yet.
So the world of Jumanji is like Ecuador, pretty much. Just with like everything that they have as far as like animals and bugs is like times 10.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think that's where they shot the second one. Don't quote me on that, but
I'll fight some giant
I think
bugs.
so. I think it was
Let's go.
somewhere in the southern hemisphere.
Let's go fight some giant bugs.
Like Jack Black and King Kong.
Oh,
Peter
yeah.
Jackson version.
Jack Black, literally Jack Black acting like a girl was
The
probably
best.
the best part of
The
that
best.
movie. Yeah.
Jack
'Cause he's
Black
fantastic.
is the best.
Yeah. King Black. Yeah.
King Black.
Yeah, for sure. Kevin Hart was pretty fucking hilarious too.
Terry Crews is
Always.
in that,
No?
right? he's
No,
in
that's,
The Rock, I think, right?
Yeah, Nick
Uh,
Jonas in that one.
yeah. Jonas, The Rock.
I don't pay attention.
I don't
Kevin
know the
Hart.
chick's name.
I don't know the chick's
That's that-
name.
She's Ginger, right?
Yeah, fairly good looking redhead chick. I don't know. Never seen her in a movie before either.
No.
Is Ginger more polite than Redhead?
Yes.
I don't know. I would say redhead is more
I
polite.
was like, actually, no, I think the
I'm
other
curious
way.
about that.
Redhead is more politically correct.
Yeah.
Which one?
That's
Yeah,
actually
which
a
one's
thing.
more politically correct?
Yeah.
Bad things behind, I think.
Fucking Ginger.
I think that's the question of the night.
Ask Anthony. Ask Anthony.
That's a great question, in my opinion.
It is a
Yeah,
great.
where's Anthony?
He went
If you don't know, the guy who just asked that question is our friend Jordan. He has been in on podcasts before. I don't even know what episode. I wasn't prepared.
I was there with Mr. Christopher and Patty.
It was. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
I want to say like in the 20s.
I was still mowing lawns.
Mowing them lawns. I love it.
Time's a bitch.
Yeah. Definitely when you're a little Chechen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 years ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Time's a bitch. Like,
That other guy speaking in the background is my brother-in-law. I don't know if you can hear him. He's soft-spoken. No, that one's not plugged in.
That's
felt cool.
I mean,
It can
might
be.
as well plug that one in.
Can be.
We just need to get one more.
Everybody watch your ears.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. He says everyone, and I'm everyone.
Here we go.
I'm gonna be the only one to hear
Alright.
it.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. Chris is now live.
Now live.
Yeah.
Yes,
Now
yes.
you can hear old Christoph.
Crystal.
Well, I think
CNB in the cut.
I think it's appropriate for the night to have a little session.
Smoke session?
No, sure. I was saying more of like a shot session, but yeah. If
I mean,
anyone's got a joint
We're-
or
oh yeah, hold on.
yeah.
Yeah, spark up the joint.
We'll go get it. We'll get the J ready, and we'll get some shots going around the room. I think it's only appropriate that we celebrate and make this New Year's
A new
Eve
year.
podcast a new year
A new year.
and say an ultimate farewell fuck you to 2020.
Oh, that's such a
I think 2020 was a great.
That's depressing.
See, and I think me and Chris just brought up a great point.
I had a fantastic year.
People,
Oh, I still had a great year.
I think the 2020 being a fucked up year is only, in my opinion, as far as like the pandemic and like small businesses and like the crazy shit. But as far as like
My personal
2020 in my personal life and like my financial gains and like, dude, 2020 was
the shit.
best year ever. Literally.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Not even kidding.
You had a great year.
Financially, for me, 2020 was best year ever. I never slowed down for the pandemic. I never had to stay at home. I was essential. I say that in air quotes. I was essential. Which, I mean, I guess I am because I haul gas to people, and the gas I haul to people is what heats their houses. And some people, it cooks their food. So it is important, and I am essential. But at the same time, it's like, it sucks. It sucks that the restaurants have to like close down because they're not essential.
So dumb.
Because me being us, not me, us being our age, we have a lot of friends that are in that industry. If not people that are in this room that were in that industry
Used
when
to
it
be.
happened.
Right.
It's just,
You weren't cooking?
No.
Excuse me?
Last March, I was not. I was working for HVAC.
no, yeah, you weren't cooking.
I was not cooking anymore.
When did you cook last?
Has it been that
I've been-
long since you cooked last
Shoot.
Buffalo?
It has.
Been
It
about-
has
No,
been.
because
You
you
know,
lost the job because of at Buffalo. No, you lost your Buffalo job because of COVID. You were working it at the
No, I
time.
did not.
You were doing it part time. Tell me I'm wrong.
I was, and I was
Oh,
working. I was
you
moving.
lost
Yeah,
it
you're
because
right.
of
I was
COVID.
working. Yeah, I was working three. That's when I was working for HVAC, moving
He
for
said,
Clark.
wait
and
a
for
second.
fucking-
You told me.
No,
And
because
no,
I
yeah,
remember at the time I was like, man, this motherfucker's hustling. Like I need to get on my
yeah,
shit.
because I was working
'Cause you
all
were
three
doing
of
three
those.
jobs. and
He's
one
like,
was
oh,
cooking.
Yeah,
He's
you're
like,
right.
oh, wait, wait.
I didn't fucking
Yeah,
cook.
you're right. You're right.
He's like, wait, I forgot I had 3 jobs.
I
I mean-
remember that, and you don't.
I mean, I get it. I get it. Working 3 jobs, days just blend. You just forget everything.
I imagine so.
Oh,
I mean,
dude,
during COVID, I was working 7 days a week.
I've
I
been
didn't slow
working-
down
I've been
for
working all of
COVID.
COVID. So that's why this.
See,
is like,
yeah.
my job became very essential.
I had it pretty
People
good.
got to work from home. They needed the internet.
Yeah.
Like I've been working
Yep.
more so than ever.
Oh yeah.
More like
Hell yeah.
But that's for people
Hey,
that's
we
who are
need internet.
essential. Like we're not hurting for a reason because we're used to getting our fucking hands dirty.
Working
That's
for that
what it
That's a
money.
is.
fact.
That's what it is.
You gotta go
Yeah.
put hours in to
Yeah.
expect a paycheck.
Even my lawn mowing job, it was essential in a way. That one
In a
was
way.
essential.
But-
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that some of my friends that had office jobs got to now sit at home and
Sit-
do their
do the
their
same thing, do the
fucking
same thing.
job.
I got a friend who
I was
been
like,
collecting unemployment. He's
Awesome, right?
I want to do that. I want to be home with my kids all day.
That's a train.
I
just
probably won't
jumped
get shit
on.
done, but
I've got a friend.
I want to
who's-
do that.
I've got a friend who's been playing video games this whole COVID. He has not worked a day, and he's been getting $600 a week. And I've been working this whole goddamn time. And it's just like, man, like I really could have.
That employment, buddy.
No, that just ended. So
He's made it happen. I don't know. Like, but it made me
That
think like, man,
this
I-
is totally off topic.
I
But
really
did you
am
fucking
amazing.
hear about the guy that made
Like $1.7
Yeah.
million dollars
off unemployment?
off of unemployment. Hell yeah! He claimed. He
Okay,
claimed he
this
was
is how he did it.
He claimed he was like 10 different people.
Yes.
Oh, fucking
He
sneaky
literally put in
bastard.
applications as in like he was 10 different people, and they were just like,
No
"Here-
shit.
"Here's your money."
Okay, I'm just
He
saying
got-
he
Really?
failed because
No.
you know the story. He failed because you know the story.
Right.
No, so I
That's
think
what I'm saying.
no, so I
That's
think
right,
he got.
he
I think,
failed.
no, I
Right.
think he got caught
That's a good
because
fucking point.
because of the addresses. All of
Oh,
the money
yeah.
was going to the same address.
True.
And even they said in the news article. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's why you
True.
gotta have good parents. I would
That-
have told my dad. I'd be
If
like,
you're
"Yo,
gonna
I'm
have
using
10
your
applications
address."
going to the same address,
No, they said in the news article that if he would
They're
have
gonna start
stopped,
looking at there. Like,
if he
yeah.
would have stopped collecting for like 6 or 7 of them and only collected like 3 of them,
Oh,
he would have
he
still
would've
continued
had-
to get away with
He
it.
still would have been able to get away with it, absolutely.
See,
Because
that's
they would have been like, "Oh, maybe it's just a family of 10 that's collecting."
Yeah, and then I guess
4 of them got. 4
I
of
guess
them,
the
like, who knows?
FBI, when they first arrested him, thought that he had made somewhere in like the $100,000 to $200,000 range.
Hell no.
And then after
He was
he
living life for a
actually
second.
started to like cooperate with them and tell them what the fuck he did, they added it up. He made like over $1.5 million.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, after $1 million, I'd stop because
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I need.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
I
what
don't
I
even
mean.
need that much money.
500,000. 500,000. Done.
Done.
Done right there. I can pay for a fucking $500,000 house
go to a-
with cash.
He got
I'm done.
greedy, so now he's gonna sit
You
behind
go to a
bars the rest of his
financial
life.
advisor and be like, "Yo, like we're gonna."
You
make
go
my
to
money."
Charles Schwab with $500,000.
Right.
He's gonna shit his pants. First of all, second of all, he's gonna walk you up to the manager, not him. He's gonna be like, "You need the head honcho," and then you're gonna talk to the guy, and he's gonna be like, "Well, be smart here. Where do you want to put money? Because putting $500,000 in stocks is pretty fucking stupid if you don't have any like." Assets. If you don't own a house, if you don't own a car,
Yeah,
it's pretty
absolutely.
stupid to put it all in stocks.
I'd say fuck the cars, but diverse portfolio.
I was about to say
and then,
that portfolio.
Yeah, buy
Fuck
a-
the
buy
cars.
buy-
What do you mean? You could buy a Honda
Different-
Civic.
As soon as you buy,
That's
well, I was talking
5
about,
years
if
old.
if you're looking at reselling it, because as soon as you take that car off the lot, it depreciates value as soon as that rubber
20%.
reaches the other side of the street.
When you go in a fucking dealership or in to buy a house and you're paying cash, you look at your sale a lot fucking different. You're not looking at a
Well,
brand new car. You're not
well-
looking at a brand new house. You're looking at something that
Absolutely.
you're getting more than your money is worth or money is paying.
Yeah,
But in
But the
sense
issue
that
is the
you're
cars are-
able to put in more
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
to make it more profitable. You know what I mean? If you're gonna get a house, you have the opportunity to build on that house, fix it up, and make it more profitable than what you got off the lot. You can soup up the car, you can do everything you want, but off the lot,
oh yeah,
you're
yeah.
losing 20%.
Yeah.
Off just buying the house, you're losing 20%, unless you have the push or an ambition to make something more of it.
Yes.
In terms
If
of
you're gonna
wants,
buy a
but-
if you're gonna buy a
I'm
nice
tripping
car
that out.
if you're gonna buy a nice car with cash, you probably shouldn't go to a dealership.
But that also doesn't matter because if you're a car guy, you'll trade your Skyline GTR for a
Oh
Miata.
my god, fuck no I won't.
Are you kidding? I
won't.
I will.
I won't.
After this, I will pull up a video of a dude who traded his Skyline for a Miata in Japan.
I won't.
Why?
If you
Personally.
personal preference, if you're a car
because
guy,
he's in Japan.
Well,
like,
yeah.
the car guys here, like,
But that's the thing is, if you're a car guy, if you're a car guy,
34.
a
I
certain
would like
car
that.
to you, if you're a car guy, a certain car is going to be worth a certain amount to you, and you're going to be willing to pay that, even if it's only worth $5,000. Shit, worth $10,000 to me, I'll drop that $10,000 on it.
Well,
That's
in the
more
race
of a
world,
collector's
in the race
mindset.
world, it's kind of hard
That's-
to put a price on.
If you
a car.
finesse, yes, you can make a profit on a car, but
Because there's
you got to know what you're doing.
there's $5,000 to $10,000
You can do
cars
it,
that
right.
people have put $50,000 into, and the car's a monster, but it looks like a $5,000 beater.
But if you're looking at just the average person, like, the average person isn't going to know how to sell a car to its fullest potential, because all you got to do is pull a Carfax, take it to an inspection,
Yep.
and you can talk it down real quick.
Absolutely.
But there's ways you can work around that if you know what you're talking about.
Yes. But at the same time, I mean, that's like law of life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This like
You know what you're doing, and
You can't-
That's why it's everything.
We
It's
all-
called finesse. It's fine.
we all made the mistake as I'll say it as kids in quotations, as we all did stupid purchases as kids that was we paid way fucking more than it
As
was
kids?
actually worth.
As kids, I still do it.
I don't really do it anymore. I know a good deal when I see one, and someone who thinks they have a gem, someone who I don't want to say thinks they have a gem, has
It's getting
what do you call that? Like a history with the vehicle, sentimental value. That's what I was looking for. So like you can tell when someone's selling something, and they have you can tell the sentimental value on the price tag. Some people you can tell they don't give a shit. They're just like get fucking rid of it.
get rid of it.
And there's some people who have like a $300,000 pickup truck, and they want fucking $5,000 for it. And it's like, you're high. I don't even care if it's a diesel. You're high as shit. You know that thing's like got 2 feet in the grave, not just a foot in the grave. It's already got both feet in the grave.
It's that finesse and selling.
Finesse, you can call it that.
There's a sucker born every day.
Listen.
I've seen it too many times.
I wouldn't call that finesse. I would call that.
You got finesse.
I would call that like some
You got
shady,
finesse.
crooked shit.
Yeah,
It's
that-
evil,
no, he
but
finessed
it's
you.
finesse.
You got
Whatever,
finesse.
man. You fucking.
That is finesse.
You got finesse. It's not, doesn't mean the other person's a
I
saint.
agree. I
Just
agree.
got finesse.
I agree with the saying that a man can sell a ketchup popsicle to a lady in white gloves. I agree in that. I do not believe in selling someone a turd for gold pricing.
Dude, I watched my dad sell a Camaro with a blown head gasket for $3,000.
Dude.
It was a '96 Camaro.
I did.
Piece of shit.
Was it a V8?
No,
No.
I'll
God.
top that. I will top that.
That's pretty brutal.
$3,000.
I'll
Your-
top that.
Your dad fucking fucked that guy over.
So it was
And
a
he was begging for him to come back to get the money.
Z24
He
Cavalier.
wished he would come back.
One of the old
See,
Z24
this one was
Cavaliers.
worse. Oh shit.
Yep.
The
Blown head gasket, cracked cylinder
Hey.
for $2,500. Out the door.
How much?
$2,500. I made $300 on that sale.
I sold a
The fact
Cavalier.
that you made money on a car.
I was gonna say,
And
I
no,
sold the
no.
Cavalier for like
Here's
$900.
an even better part. The chick that came and bought the car brought a mechanic with her.
Oh, that's rude.
That poor
That's
bastard.
so rude.
Isn't that fucked up?
Dude, do you think that guy's liable at that point?
I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm saying, do you think he's liable at
I
that
mean,
point?
I'd make him liable at that point. Hell yeah.
I'm sure after it broke
that's
down on her, she was
brutal.
like, "What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, you said this would do me straight."
Not just broke down. That thing's...
Nah, homie, he needed a whole new engine.
Poor guy. Poor girl.
Yep.
Oh, you gotta learn something up. Yeah.
Yep.
it is
And
what
then
it
there was
I
Jeep.
just gotta hope
If you
that,
wanna-
like, the crack in the head was like back of the motor where it couldn't
Oh,
be seen.
it was no, you wouldn't be able to see it.
But it's like I inform myself on decisions where I'm required to pay like hundreds of dollars. If I'm making $1,000 decision, I'm looking into it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like something like this. It's like you gotta look into
Oh,
it, put the time into it.
Even like $500. If a
Yeah.
mechanic quotes me $500, I immediately am going home, looking up the cost
YouTube, go to
of the
YouTube.
part, and looking up how long it takes to do it, like labor wise, how long it calls
Dude,
for.
just go to YouTube. You will be able to solve it yourself.
Dude, I am totally one of that. I did my own
Yeah,
spark
like
plugs.
you can find a part.
Spark plugs are easy.
No,
Easy.
no,
When
no,
you
no,
get in-
not when you're just an average person.
When
just
you
trying
get
to,
into-
like, girls aren't especially
You get into,
girls
like,
are
gaskets
really good.
and
Change your
shit.
Spark plugs, bro.
I'll give you a high
Thank
five.
you, Devin.
Yes.
God damn it.
Like your front end, like changing your like if you do not go to a mechanic to change your fucking brake pads.
Depending
Oh.
on the car you
I
have.
have got some
If you have
funny
a-
stories.
If you have
about
an
that.
old pickup,
Where's-
if you have
where's
an old
Anthony?
pickup
He's got
truck,
some-
they
Well,
won't charge you
if
shit.
If they're the newer style where it's just a fucking rotor and it's just a caliper with brake pads on the corner, you can do it yourself. If it's the drums, I get it, but whatever. It's not drums.
Drums suck.
That's what I'm saying. If it's drums, I get it.
Drums suck.
but the new style cars that everybody's
Now,
driving,
granted,
it's one fucking bolt. You open it
The
up.
shitty part about
pads
drums is getting the drum off.
Yes, that's
Once
why
the drums
fuck
off,
drums.
it's pretty self-explanatory. You have the little springs. It hooks in here. It hooks in here. It hooks in here. It
Cover
hooks
your
in here.
face.
You're done.
But for
Yes.
the
Cover
average-
your face.
Yeah, for the
Yes.
average
Be
person,
fucking careful taking those springs off.
Yes, drums. Drums are annoying, but for car guys, you're like, okay, I get it. But for the average person, I think, much like your oil, should be able to change your brake pads.
The average person takes off drum brakes, gets that drum off, and immediately is like,
Wait, so you're saying I can't
Fuck
use the
that.
pistol
Oh
on
yeah, it's intimidating. It's everything in cars is intimidating when you don't know what you're doing. But I'm telling you, watch a YouTube video and you can wrap your head around it, and you can do it.
except for if you, there's
There's
a lot
some
of
shit where you
different
need
types
skill.
of brakes,
Yeah.
and like Chevy truck brakes, you have to bleed the system before you can change the brakes, and then you have to
But in the
pretty
YouTube
much.
video,
I
they're
mean,
gonna show
you're
that.
it's not hard to do, but if someone who
Oh,
thought
yeah.
they were hot shit and knew everything about brakes were to start going through a Chevy brake system, they're gonna put it back together, go to drive, and then die,
Oh.
wreck the truck.
Yeah. But that's why I'm saying YouTube. This goes along with inform yourself on what vehicle you're working on, and you will see the tutorial for it, and you can do it.
YouTube is a fantastic
A
thing.
visual for cars is.
That's where I got my degree.
Everything.
YouTube University.
Dude, the same shit you can learn in college,
Degree in
like,
bullshit.
college textbooks. That shit's online. Just
Yeah.
fucking Google it. It's whether or not you choose to inform yourself. We have so much access
That's
to
true.
information right now, and we don't take it.
There's a
enough
lot of
advantage
textbooks and shit that are
Mm.
online
You
that
can
you have to pay
inform
for.
yourself. I could learn all the shit they taught me in high school online. I have the thing in my pocket.
I was gonna say.
Nobody before us
Shout
had
out to the
this.
females.
like,
YouTube it. You
we
got
have-
it.
We have such a privilege in having a cell phone that can access the internet. It's insane. You don't have to go to a library to learn. You can learn in your own room, but it's just whether or not you choose to.
Or know how.
Yeah.
You gotta know how.
You got. There's certain things like if I tried learning like art, like not even art, but just like
I'm more
subject that
saying
not
like
good
the
in, like,
the older
there's
people and
skills.
less tech savvy people. You gotta know how to look stuff up.
How to find the
I know, but I
information,
think
yeah.
that goes with time because I deal with old people all day long with the internet and like installing cable. I think a lot of it is that-
student mentality.
That's what I'm
honestly.
saying,
Like,
yeah,
you have
they-
to be open to learn something that you don't know.
They give up.
Otherwise, you will come up to a wall.
Oh, that's my dad.
They give up before they even start. They're just like, I'm never gonna figure this out, so I'm not even gonna waste my time. But it's like it's not that hard if you really tried. I don't think old people are as retarded as they let on.
No, they're not.
They're
They're
not.
not.
They're not
Damn.
that fucking stupid.
No, they're not. They
you're
just
supposed
don't.
to be. You're supposed to be wiser the older you.
They
get.
just grew up.
They're like, I don't
Damn.
need to learn this. I'm not gonna learn it. I'm gonna
Well,
die
I know plenty
knowing what I
of young
know.
people who have no ambition to learn anything
I agree,
enough.
dude.
You know, like
You have-
I know
you have the
there's
one or
young
two-
people who
Yeah.
It
just
really
don't
is.
have
I
that
deal with these
mindset.
fuckers all day.
There's more to that.
That is
when I was
correct.
going through my IT classes, one of my instructors was like 65. I was like, dude,
Yeah,
this-
old people like my grandfather before he
It's
died. God
it's
rest
just a
his
mentality
soul.
thing.
Veteran and for the army. He was in Vietnam. Did some crazy shit out there. Greatest fucking mechanic I've ever met in my life. He trained my dad. My dad trained me. But this dude, he taught classes at Colorado Springs, like community college, whatever. Humble man.
Humble man.
He
Humble
knew
man.
what the fuck he was doing with cars till the day he died. I couldn't even touch his skill. He could learn an Xfinity fucking remote till the day he died. And he went to 92. Some of these people just don't fucking try and they give up, and it's just, yeah. I think that's an excuse they have. Don't judge me all the fucking. I live my.
You're not
grandfather.
wrong.
Oh, no,
He
I
wants
think
to
that
judge
was
me
a
all the
very
time. It's
good
like, you just give up.
mentality.
You hit it right on the
Try
head.
it.
Because I'm pretty sure everyone in this room has experienced old people, technology, and just being like, I'm fucking never going to be able to do it.
Just throw this.
I
against the
mean,
wall.
I
get
agree
it.
with them. Technology's fucking dumb.
It's
Not,
confusing
though.
at first, but like
It's one of
it's
those
a
things
wide
that, like,
wall.
if you keep
It's
up
a
with,
whole wall.
you know how,
Figure
at
it
least the basis how everything works.
It's still dumb. As much as I need it and as much as I use it, it's
Pretty
still
sure
dumb.
Dude, everything.
the
has
technology
voice
I'm
control.
looking at right now is pretty fucking smart.
I can.
I was not.
It moves like 3 times as fast as what it has in the last.
I'm just
15
saying that
years.
technology.
Oh my god.
So yes, we are also. I'm sorry
Is
to
pretty
break it
smart.
to everyone who's listening now, but we are also getting old from this moment, and the technology is advancing way quicker than we would like. Just saying.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's advancing
Technology's
way
way-
quicker than
way
anyone had
beyond.
planned too. Any of the
It
tech
is.
giants didn't. I don't even think they planned on it advancing this
No,
fast.
I didn't expect to have self-driving cars. I really didn't. Like that shit's like
Really?
that's a low key thing, but it's like, dude, there's cars driving themselves on the fucking highway.
Hmm.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah,
That's kind of fucking nuts.
yeah.
I could like if I had
I'm
the
not
money,
even
I
gonna lie.
could really smoke a blunt and just sit there and watch a fucking YouTube video. And I'm
We have
okay.
had
I'm
self
okay.
like roboting vehicles though, like jets, like the airliners. They've had co-pilot and they've been able to fly themselves
Autopilot.
for yeah.
Well, that's different.
They've had that
That's
for
different
decades.
because that's different. What they do, the pilots and co-pilots control the incline, and then they set the autopilot at their cruising speed, just like we do on the highway.
yeah,
Hit that cruise button and cruise.
yeah.
But you can't do that on the highway though, because
No.
there's so much shit. Like,
Right.
I never let cruise control on like 225 or I-25. No, you got hands on. That's what's crazy about a Tesla. It can react to the shit you stress out so hard about. Like dead heart of traffic on I-70. Don't care who you are. You're kind of like, oh shit, I kind of need to be on my P's and Q's right now.
And have you
'Cause
seen
there's
how
some
the
crazy ass people?
have you
around
seen
me.
how the car takes over when they get in an accident?
Yes, dude. It's like insane how something can.
They're
react that
fucking
way.
crazy. Like it manipulates how like where it got hit and its most vulnerable spot to have the worst accident, and it like manipulates it to like you'll have a back tire go in fucking reverse in a Tesla accident.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The little robot in there's like, fuck, shit, Ken getting Junior, bitch. Literally.
How is that?
Literally. It just talks some shit real quick and it's like, I'm a drifting pro.
Dude, there's some really, like, it's just- I don't know, brother.
Just
No,
saying.
you, gotta
no.
you gotta see some videos.
See, I'm surprised technology isn't more advanced than what it is. Yes.
How can you not hear that and be like, fuck, like,
See, I'm
That's
Yes.
crazy
Being in the
shit.
military, I I
Well,
know
they
they're
got-
hiding
well,
stuff. They're hiding
I believe
technology
that.
from
the
us.
fact that they
And
spend,
why-
Oh, yeah.
the amount of money they spend alone, it's just like, yeah, there's some shit out there.
Oh yeah, we have
But-
weapons
It's just like,
that
fuck.
they can't talk about.
I'm surprised that I'm not surprised because as a society we're a bit dull still.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not ready for that kind of exposure, but I'm still surprised we haven't seen that kind of exposure yet.
I do think we might have that
Slowly.
exposure in the next 10 years because there's some
Oh, I
people
give it-
that
I
are
give it
making it
5.
very adamant that we recognize
5.
aliens
I give
and
it-
do it now.
Bullshit. 2021, we're meeting aliens.
Yeah. No, I'm not even
You saw that article.
not even opposed to that. Like I'm okay with
Senna's
that.
trying to push that next.
I'm okay with that.
My dude, next 3 months we're gonna meet them.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so that just means, yup, Independence Day 2021. Here we go.
I don't think aliens are going to be that hostile. They're not going to be wanting to kill us all and want to
No, it's
do a war. They're going to be like
it's gonna be a
They're-
battle for Earth.
no, they're going to have 200 years of knowledge of this planet just as well as the
Blake,
smartest person on
there's like-
on the earth.
There's the whole conspiracy of like 4 different aliens that's running this Earth right now, and they're trying to take it over.
See, I don't think it's
So it would
I don't
be
think
a-
it's
it would be a-
I don't think it's a conspiracy, and I don't think we're being
100%.
taken over. I think aliens
Nothing.
have been throughout society already for 20 to 100 years. They're just in that shapeshifter, fucking
Mhm.
human-looking form. They've figured out a way to look like
take
us.
over the planet.
No, I don't think so. I think they're more of monitoring us so we don't ruin our planet.
I think there's both.
Well,
I
they're not
think
doing a
I
very good job.
absolutely
We already destroyed
think there
Mars.
is both, because I will throw in the argument that there are different species, there are different kinds of animals, there are different kinds of planets, there are different kind of elements, there are different kinds of everything. So I believe there's probably both kind of aliens. There's ones that are already hiding in us,
Oh,
and there are
absolutely.
ones that want to show us enlightenment and show us that they exist because we are cavemen to them. So I think there's both.
They already know
There's-
that's
See,
There's
I
very
wouldn't
bad
say
ones
cavemen
here.
because I think the people or the aliens,
monkeys.
we'll say aliens
We're just
as
less
far
evolved.
as like as far as a UFO,
Less
it
evolved
puts them
species.
into a category.
A UFO.
So I more think of like they have for the past 200 years all the advancements in technology they have had a hand in. They are advancing our planet for a reason.
Oh, absolutely.
Is it in our benefit though?
That's most likely not, but I mean, how do you know?
One thing though, like I've heard a theory with aliens is where it's like they're not necessarily smarter than us, but they were exposed to different elements and different surroundings than us. So
Well,
they
they're
were
older
able
than
to-
us. They're an older civilization than us. They've seen more. They've seen the nuclear wars. They've seen the caveman times. They've seen the dinosaur times. They've seen all of that.
See, that goes back to old people should be fucking elite, knowledge wise.
But I don't disagree with that, and I don't. If we're gonna wrap that into politics, I just think that the cognitive test that they make them old people fucking take should be a lot fucking harder.
Yeah, I agree.
Some fucking old person like Mitch McConnell that is literally his fucking hands are turning black because he's got so much fucking liver spots.
That fool.
The
got
man
beat.
should not
That
be
man
able
got
to
beat.
like he
Please.
should not be able to
He had
pass
a black eye
cognitive
too.
test.
That man got
Yeah.
beat behind closed doors.
He may have got caught in a back alley. Secret Service got caught up too. They all got
Yeah,
their
they
ass
were
kicked.
like, "You're not gonna pass that bill," and you're, or else.
shit.
Fuck.
Maybe. I mean, that was like a month beforehand. But okay. I mean, the whole thing was I don't think anyone planned on it going to Trump's desk and him being like, "The fuck is this?
Oh,
$600? The
Right.
fuck's that gonna do?"
right.
I don't think anyone planned on that happening because the Republicans were fighting for like 6 months straight and like Fuck no. $2,000 is too much. Fuck no. $1,200 is too much. It's $600 is too much, but fuck it, let's do it. And then it got to Trump's desk and he was like, I'm not fucking signing this. Now granted, I think that Mitch McConnell's the big hurdle. I think it would have all got passed and we would all be looking at a fat chunk of money coming at us. But Mitch
He's
McConnell,
looking at a beautiful new toy
dude,
here.
he
in
is
about 2 months.
he
if that was
is the
case.
Grim Reaper of the Senate for a reason. He's got 600 bills sitting on his desk. Dude, and they were talking the other day. There's like, I don't know. I can't remember if they said 60 or 80. But they said 60 to 80 of those bills are like 8 years old.
More income.
10 years old or something like that. They've just been lingering in Senate forever.
Yep. They all probably have like more income for the House, just like this last one.
Well, and like a
like
bunch of
every
senators
other
have
one.
brought up some of the bills that are sitting on his desk that are like, hey, come on, this makes sense. And definitely right now during a pandemic, it really makes sense. And I can't remember. There's so many bills that are sitting on his desk, I can't even pick one out. Maybe I can if I sit here and think long enough.
I could play Jeopardy theme song as I yawn.
There's so many.
So many. So many.
And there's some like the last 2 years that we've talked about on this podcast that they died at his desk. And they're still sitting there.
No, they're probably not sitting there. They're probably sitting in the landfill now.
Oh yeah, he probably tossed that fucker in a trash can.
Nah.
Yeah, they
Nah.
say he's got 600 bills sitting on his desk, but he's really thrown about 580
He's probably got like.
of them.
I was
in
about
the
to say
trash
he's probably
can.
got like 60.
He's probably got like 20 bills on his desk, and they're all like current.
Yeah. All in favor of him.
Yeah, the NRA even said they have a couple bills sitting on his desk. But that doesn't surprise me because the NRA wants a bunch of shit. They want the bump stock thing revoked.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, I don't blame them, but at the same time, the Vegas shooting never got debunked. Nobody did any research into that.
Because it was staged.
It was an inside job for sure. For sure.
That's why.
Oh shit.
But
I haven't looked into it like that.
Really?
No, I really haven't.
Oh yeah.
should we wormhole it? Rabbit hole it?
Dude, I really that.
There was
really
more
piqued
than
my
one
interest.
person shooting.
There's
no
more.
one person.
There was
shooting
more
on
than
that,
one
you
person
know?
shooting.
He's right.
Hold on, I gotta take a piss real quick.
He's right.
Like,
There was more than one shooter. So we
why don't
are
you just
gonna start it right now while he's gone. I'm gonna give the background to anyone who doesn't know. If you've been living under a rock for when was that? 18?
It was 18 or 17,
I think it was 18.
Mandalay Bay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
18.
2018 or
18,
2017?
I'm pretty sure it's 18.
I want to say before then.
We have
I wanna
technology.
say it
let's
was-
just
I wanna
use
say
it.
it was
16.
I wanna
I
say
think
it
that
was
my graduate.
17.
It might be sooner than that.
I want to
Let's
say it was
just Google it.
2017.
Hey Google.
Yeah, I want to say it was 17. So October 10th of 2017, I think it was.
I think it was 2016.
I don't think it was that long ago.
I think it was.
Was it 16?
October 1st
Was it the first?
of 2017.
17.
Because 18 was my wedding, and it was the year before that.
A gunman in Las Vegas.
Stephen Paddock.
Stephen
Stephen
Paddock.
Paddock.
I lived on Paddock Street, too. At the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, you did.
Hey Anthony, we have a question for you. Is it politically correct to call you a ginger or a redhead?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like being called.
I prefer fire crotch.
No. He said ginger though.
I like ginger.
He said ginger.
I would just say it's
yeah,
more
that's
politically
what I was
correct to say a redhead.
It's probably more politically correct, but I like ginger.
Okay.
But I'm not very
So-
politically
But
correct.
would I? But
Okay.
one or the other doesn't offend you, because that was
Jordan,
that was.
We are
earlier.
going to
They're
get
just
in
descriptor words.
to the Stephen Paddock and what we believe
Call a spade a
happened
spade.
that day
Exactly.
in Vegas.
Like as you lemons, you make lemonade. So.
Videos are insane.
So, when Stephen Paddock first got into the Mandalay Bay Hotel, he was He had
You have zip ties?
he had helped 4 different times that first day
I
to get suitcases up to the suite.
I was thinking about
And the second day, I think it was like 5 or 6 times he got helped to take suitcases up. And then I think it was the 3rd or 4th day that he planned the attack. And I think the 3rd day he planned to attack some techno festival. And then walked around earlier that day and decided not to. And then waited for the next day, there was the country festival. So, supposedly, in the story, they said that
They found 23 guns.
he beat out a window with a hammer. We'll get into the window part later. But he beat out a fucking window with a hammer and then started blasting with his bump stock into the crowd. Killed, was it
58
something people?
58.
And 500 people were injured or something like that?
I just had it.
So it goes into so many questions, because immediately after it happened, there was camera angles from people down in the crowd showing possible people shooting from rooftops on another casino. There was what do you call the ballistics people in a college?
Forensics.
Yes. So there was like a forensic professor that started doing research immediately after the shooting and said that there, first of all, from the recording, there's no way it was AR-15s. First of all. Second of all, if it was, there was multiple shooters.
So I would say the videos are pretty fucking gnarly.
So when they did, they weren't even going off videos. They were just going off audio. Just the
that's what I'm
how
saying,
an AR-15 sounds when it's fully auto. So they were going on what that sounds like, what 2 AR-15 full autos sound like next to each other, and then they even put in he was either a Marine or an Army veteran that was in the class. He said put a light machine gun on there, like an M240.
Yeah.
And it was spot fucking on. Spot on. Was like a heavy military machine gun. It was spot on for how consistent the shots were. And he was crazy. He even pulled in the audio for like the bullets hitting the ground, and he like put the audio into like colors, and he would show you like the colors of like, okay, that's the sound of the bullet hitting the ground. That's the sound of like bullet hitting like the stage or something hollow, like wood or something. And then like he would have in blue, he would have all the shots that were far away coming from the gun. And it was perfect. He had like AR-15 full autos playing simultaneously under it during the recording at the same time. Wasn't the same. He played like the M240 light machine gun from the military. It was literally exactly the same. Exactly the same. Firing rates in the fucking audio and everything.
So I just
It
wanna
makes you
jump in real
fucking
quick.
wonder, man.
Like, I just want to jump in real quick. So everyone outside this room wants to try and start a game. Shout out to
hell yeah!
Podcast. Woo!
I like games.
Yes, we still got a party going on. Let's play a game.
16 minutes.
Okay, cool.
It's in the
It's
way
only
back.
been 45 minutes.
Sorry
Yep.
for the interrupt.
Upstairs.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Just kidding.
It's okay.
Okay. Let's be in a dick.
I think our last 15 minutes, I think there's enough people in this room that we could really get down on this topic. NFL playoffs.
Okay.
We.
I like how he said it.
I don't even watch football.
Eric leaves. Anthony leaves. Chris sits up. I'm taking the headphones off.
I really thought Eric was gonna get into that, but he
No.
was like, "Oh,
No.
my."
It's because he lost in
Giants
fantasy. That's why he's mad. He's mad.
So
I'm pretty mad too.
I really think that the Titans are gonna be Super Bowl champions this year. They're taking down the Chiefs.
What makes you think
They're taking down. They're taking down whoever they play first
But-
round, easy, single-handedly. They're going
Did
to
you
Chiefs.
not see what the Cheeseheads just did to them?
The
Yeah, dude,
Packers.
Packers. yeah.
Packers annihilated
That's who
them.
I'm saying who's winning the Super Bowl is the Packers.
It's gonna probably be
It's
the
gonna be Green
Titans
Bay.
and the Packers.
You said it was gonna be
in
a
the Super
blow.
Bowl.
You said it was gonna be a high-scoring game. Pfft, my dude, Packers made them look like fools.
The only thing I could say about that is
They
that
did.
they played in the snow in
Yeah,
Green
was
Bay.
it? Yeah, it was.
That was
snowing like a
that's-
bitch.
It was heavy snow.
It was snowing like a bitch.
Excuses.
Yeah, it is.
Tennessee.
I was like,
It is.
They're
It
from
is.
Tennessee.
And it is Green Bay. When you go to Lambeau Field, you have to expect that.
Yeah. And where's the Super Bowl this year?
Minnesota?
No.
I don't care.
It's somewhere inside. Oh no, it's Miami.
I think it was
It's
Miami.
It is
Miami
Miami.
again. Miami's had like 8 Super Bowls there. Just
I think-
in the
I think
last
they probably have it there for
20,
COVID
30
for
years.
reasons.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
That's where the NBA finals were. Orlando. They're doing it in Florida for reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it helps them too because they have 3 stadiums in Florida to choose from as
Well,
shit
and
hits
Florida
the
doesn't
fan.
give a
Yeah.
fuck about
Yeah,
COVID
bro.
protocol,
They
so
don't.
they're just like,
They're
fill up
lost.
the stadium. We're here to watch some football. Fool.
Yeah, that might change by February though.
Yeah, maybe.
You know how expensive those tickets are gonna be? Holy
Tampa.
shit!
I think they have limited.
It's in Tampa.
Oh,
I knew
yeah,
it was
it's
somewhere
in
in
Tampa.
Florida.
It's in Tampa. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Dude,
Yeah.
that means
epic.
Tampa Bay could be at home for
I
a
was-
Super Bowl.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what's
How
gonna happen,
epic would
bro.
that
Whoa,
be? How
yeah.
epic would that be?
Is
That's why I
Tampa
think-
Bay?
that's
Never
why-
Is
sleep on
Tampa
Vegas.
Bay in the
No.
NFC?
Never sleep on.
Yes,
I got
yes.
Tampa
They're
versus
in the
So it
Seahawks
can't be the
division.
Bay of Pigs for the Super Bowl.
No,
It can't be Tampa Bay versus Green Bay.
no.
I got
No.
Tampa.
Damn
versus-
it.
I
That
got-
could be that could be the conference championship.
That'd be epic.
That could be the NFC championship though.
That
Yeah.
would, yeah.
I
That'd
got
be epic.
Tampa.
That
Oh,
would
and there's a
But-
good
And
chance.
but they got the Saints.
That's
Dude,
there's
the
a good
NFC
chance-
is so stacked. The
That's a-
Seahawks, Saints.
There's a good chance that could
Saints
happen
blow it
though.
in the playoffs.
The Seahawks suck in the playoffs too,
no,
and they've been
They did
sucking
last
the
year.
last
They did
4
last
games.
year.
And they've been terrible last like 5.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
terrible
4, 5,
the last
6.
4 games.
And then Washington.
I'll tell you what, the Bills might make a run.
See, I don't see the. I see Josh Allen fucking up in the playoffs.
Really, I don't know. I don't
I
see
think they'll
him.
upset
I
like
don't.
a Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't think
Whoever
Pittsburgh's doing. I don't think
whoever
Pittsburgh's doing
Pittsburgh
anything.
plays is gonna win.
Yeah.
AFC Championship, you're gonna see the Bills.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I agree.
AFC
I got-
Championship?
You're gonna
I
see
agree.
the Bills.
Don't the
I
Bills
agree.
have to play a wild card game?
Yes, I believe they do.
I don't know about that, man.
They won their division for sure,
Yeah.
but but they might be playing like the Dolphins. Like that's an easy win for the Bills.
No,
So
it's
that's a
not.
conference game, dude.
Against the
No, it's
Dolphins,
not.
Dude, the
they're-
Dolphins are
they're
good.
one of those teams where they're like
Now,
They got the best
granted,
defensive.
now,
They got
granted,
they got their
but
best
that's a
defensive
rookie.
backs in the league.
Fitzpatrick did just
every
get
Oh my
test
God.
positive
he
for
always
COVID.
does this in the regular season though, and when playoffs come, it doesn't translate.
Fitzpatrick did just
Yeah.
test positive for COVID too.
Oh yeah, fuck.
So
Yeah,
you
they're
got
fucked.
rookie quarterback.
you got Tua.
fucking-
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they put him in and he
And
saved
for
the
a team
day.
like a defense like the Bills, like they are too They've been good for the past 2-3 years. They're too disciplined.
The
to win.
Bills run into the Titans or the Chiefs, they're gonna lose though.
I think the Titans lose if they rely too hard on Tannehill versus Derrick Henry.
No, do you know they're gonna run Derrick Henry down someone's
I was
throat?
gonna
Then
say
if
Derrick
they do
Henry's
that,
just
they
gonna be
win,
shoved
but
down throats.
If they don't do that, which I could see them doing,
Well, even if
because
they
A.J. Brown's
don't,
a stud.
even if they don't, they got AJ Brown and Corey Davis. Those two are both badass motherfuckers.
And honestly,
Yeah.
actually, that's a valid
And
point
that's how
because
they
I don't
beat
see
the
any
Packers this
defense
last
in the
week,
AFC.
dude, and
that
the
can stop
Titans have
him.
a badass linebacking core.
yes, they do.
Their three
I know.
linebackers that are in all the time are a bunch of beasts.
Yes, but I just
So it's hard to run on that team.
you pass on that.
But the Bills don't rely on their run.
No, the Bills got.
They have Stephon Diggs and
Devin Montgomery though, he's legit. Or Singletary. Is
no,
it
yeah,
Singletary?
Devin Montgomery is Bears.
He's Bears. Okay, yeah, Singletary is for Devin Singletary.
Bills.
Yeah, and who's the other guy for the for? They have Singletary and someone else. He lit it up last weekend because they played the Patriots.
But the Bills though, off topic, fucking defense, best safety tandem in the league. Micah Hyde.
I haven't paid much
Jordan
attention
Poyer,
to it.
Very underrated.
I haven't paid
That
much attention
safety
to it.
tandem is elite
I still think the Colts have the best
Very
defense in the whole NFL.
because they know how to draft.
No,
They got talent. They've always had talent.
The
They know
Colts
how to
have the
draft.
best.
They just never had the
They
coach.
know.
No, they
Draft.
just can't. They suck on offense.
Look at
Because
Philip
you got
Rivers.
this fucking
Yeah, they got
old,
fucking
again,
Philip Rivers.
old quarterbacks. Get them the fuck out of here. I want to see
Matt
some-
Ryan.
But
Yeah.
at the
I'm
same
over it.
time,
I'm over it. I'm over it.
Philip Rivers is not that bad.
No, he's not. But it's just like,
He
fuck,
doesn't
I've been
win,
seeing
though.
you since I was 6. I'm 23, dude. Like, you are still playing. Like,
Yeah.
fuck. Like,
not wrong.
you are not LeBron. Like, I'm cool with seeing him because he's elite. Like, you're Philip Rivers.
He's a freaking nature.
Fuck off, you Mormon.
I mean, he got dealt a shitty hand with being with the Chargers. That was
Fuck
just
him. He had LT and Antonio Gates, two of the best position players of all time. He should have made it happen.
You're not lying there.
You're not lying.
He
However,
should've
they
made
also
that.
didn't have the coaching
You
staff
had
during
Sean
that
Merriman,
time.
Quentin Jammer. You had some studs on that defense, and Ronnie
the Chargers?
Harrison.
I
at that
think
point.
Philip Rivers
you
was
could've
one of
made it
those
happen.
guys that didn't really get into his mechanics and reading defenses though until later in his career.
Yeah. Well, that's just
He made a lot of mistakes. He threw a lot of interceptions.
You don't become a
But
master
during the
if you put
LT
a dollar
era,
down
he
on
did
something
take
like that.
he did take the Chargers to a couple conference
They had some
championships.
14-2 seasons, but
Yes.
you got LT, baby. You got like it's one of the greatest running backs of all time.
Of all
And you got
time.
one of the
Of
greatest
all
tight
time.
ends of all time. And Keenan McCardell.
Antonio Gates was not the
bad at
best
receiver.
performance-wise all time. He was just durable. He played for 300 seasons.
But they
and
had like
300
Keenan
seasons.
I mean,
McCardell,
seems like it.
and they had Chris Chambers at times.
dude, I
Those are
swear
two
Antonio
good
Gates
position-
was in the fucking
Those
league
are
for
two
30
very
years.
good players. Like you could have made something happen with that, or maybe not Chris Chambers. That's Miami, but Keenan McCardell was definitely on that team at that time. And that's like a 89 in Madden.
You're going way back.
That's an 89 in Madden with the 99 in Antonio.
Weren't
the
they on the
99 in
Buccaneers
LT.
though?
That's a dub.
Wasn't Keenan McCardell a Buccaneer at that point?
No, he went to San Diego after that when they had LT. He was a Buccaneer first.
LT was so fun to watch.
But that's what I'm saying. If I had that team in
So-
Madden,
So was AP.
If I had that team in Madden, we're winning bowl
AP
after
blew-
bowl after
blew
bowl.
out his
And I'll
entire knee.
simulate this shit.
ACL,
You're just
MCL,
supposed
and
to
tore his
win.
meniscus. Came back and led the league in rushing.
AP
yards.
was one of my favorite to watch in our era.
That's
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
I'm an Oklahoma fan.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
He ruined his knee.
Blown
just
that
like
entire knee. Yeah.
like a bomb went off
He carried my
inside.
fantasy season after that year,
Fucking
though,
nuts.
to a fucking chip.
Yeah.
So
AP
he
was
won me
amazing.
350.
Yeah.
He bought me
punch
fucking-
people in their
Speaking
fucking helmet.
just speaking
He's
of
a
running
glorious
backs that
thing.
blew my fucking mind. And as far as wide receivers, Randy Moss has got it, but its
Definitely.
close second is Chad Johnson and T.O.
You talking all time?
Ocho Cinco?
No, in
yeah.
our era.
Ocho Cinco was fun to
In
watch
our
with the toe
era.
taps.
Because
That's
Jerry Rice is the best fucking... I've seen film
I
of
think
Jerry
Calvin
Rice,
Jo-
And
Calvin Johnson's the greatest receiver I've seen.
See, I was gonna say we can throw Calvin Johnson in there.
Calvin
Let's
Johnson's
throw
the
in
greatest
Michael Irvin.
DeAndre Hopkins,
Michael Irvin.
Jones.
I think
Michael Irvin.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Dude, Megatron is the greatest receiver ever.
I love the Megatron.
You cannot
But I
argue
don't
that.
think Megatron was better than Randy Moss.
He was better than.
Because
Dude,
Randy
no,
Moss was-
Randy Moss was crazy.
Randy Moss was a lot faster
Randy
than
Moss, yes, I'll
Megatron.
give you that, but not that much. Like for how big Megatron is, for being that fast, like. And you had
Dude, no, I'll give it to you.
Detroit
I'll give it to you.
numbers up.
He was
Yeah.
6'6",
Matthew Stafford
and he was
throwing
like
the ball.
230.
Matt
He was
Stafford's not
he
that
was a
bad, though.
DK Metcalf before, and he was taller than DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf is like almost.
He's gonna
Calvin
develop
Johnson.
into a monster.
That's
Like
why
he already is a
Monster.
monster, but he's gonna develop into
He is a monster.
one of the greatest for sure.
I think personally,
If he doesn't get hurt.
Personally, I think Larry Fitzgerald is just a smidge under Randy Moss.
See, I think if
But
you're
Calvin
gonna
Johnson's over
if
that.
you're gonna put Larry Fitzgerald and you're gonna go that far back, granted, yes, he's still playing, but you got to put Marvin Harrison. Marvin
Dude,
Harrison
that
is
is
the
most
best
definitely.
fucking wide receiver to ever live, as far as hands and knowing where inbounds was,
Yeah.
getting feet inbounds on the sidelines. Marvin Harrison was the best to do that.
See,
I agree.
I got Larry.
Granted, he did have Peyton.
Well, we can also say
Yeah.
we can say the
Yeah.
same thing about Numbnuts fucking Tony Toe Tap,
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown.
Or no, well,
Shit.
Antonio
Tony
Brown
Toe Tap.
was
Dude.
really good, dude.
Like
some of the best,
some of the best catches.
best feet I've ever seen.
Like,
Oh my
if we're
God,
gonna-
yeah.
In terms
Like,
of just tapping,
if
best
we're
feet
gonna
ever.
talk about it,
Yeah.
we gotta throw
Receiver,
Tony Toe
best
Tap in
feet.
there.
So I think Julio Jones is really good at toe tapping too, though.
Dude, Julio's like
See, my top 10 is like right now.
Dude,
number
DeAndre
one of
Hopkins
all time
too,
is
man.
Calvin
Yeah.
You want to talk about hands?
Larry Fitzgerald.
DeAndre
Exactly.
Then I got
Hopkins.
T.O. Then I got Randy Moss. Then I got.
That is hurtful to Randy Moss.
Like-
Ooh,
But
T.O. too was a
T.O.'s
fucking.
I got him after Larry.
T.O.'s
Terrell
also
Owens was amazing.
T.O.'s also a
T.O.'s
jackass.
fucking
Yeah.
Terrell Owens was amazing.
Yeah.
He had Donovan McNabb throwing to him too. Donovan would just say, "Whoa!" And
Yeah,
T.O. would
launch
just
it.
go, "Oh shit, I ain't getting that."
Lay out. Yep.
Superman the fuck out of
I just
that.
look at what Larry's done with the quarterbacks he's had.
Oh my god,
Like he hasn't had shit.
he hasn't had shit.
Randy Moss had Dante Culpepper, who was a fucking star.
Dude, yeah.
Tom
He did
Brady.
Hey.
Larry Fitzgerald had Carson Palmer. Fucking some people you don't know their names. Kurt Warner at the end of his career.
At the end of his career,
He still wasn't that bad.
If Kurt
But
Warner
dude.
had been a
Amazing.
rookie, Larry Fitzgerald's greatest wide receiver of all time.
Ooh.
I think you got an argument there.
Because it's just like Larry's
I honestly
just been
think-
consistent.
I honestly
Always
think you
has
have an
been
argument
all-
there.
It's-
15,
it's
16,
Larry
however many
legend for
fucking
a
years he's
reason.
played.
Like, Larry's legit.
I mean, longevity for career though.
It's just like
Jerry
seeing
Rice
talent.
is right up there because he
Oh,
was in
yeah,
his
well,
19th year when he
absolutely, yeah.
played for the Raiders.
I never watched Jerry, so this is just my top.
Exactly. That's
I
why
didn't-
I
I
don't
didn't-
consider
I
him
didn't-
in this talk
That's
either.
one thing with LeBron and Michael. Like, I didn't see Michael Jordan play.
Yeah.
LeBron's been playing my whole life. I've seen this motherfucker be elite.
Michael
Forever.
was still good
He
when
is
we
my
were
goat.
getting to that age of watching
I'm
basketball.
97 though. Like when I was like really comprehending what I was seeing,
He was
it's
done.
been LeBron James.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it's like it was Carmelo for a while, but it's still LeBron James right now to this day. Still best player. That's been since I was fucking pissing the bed still.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's been
No,
alive.
I like how he said that. Piss in the bed still.
Granted, the draft for
Those wet dreams, man. Those wet
I was in
dreams.
sixth.
Shit happens.
I was in sixth grade when that draft happened.
LeBron dreams.
Really?
Yep. So I would have been 12, 11.
I don't know how old I was. He got drafted, what, 2003?
I'll never forget it because the dean I had, because I got in a lot of fights in sixth grade. I was in the dean's office like every week, and he had 3 posters on his wall,
like a
and it
16
was
season.
Melo, LeBron, and
That was
Dwayne
nine.
Wade because they all got drafted that same year.
If it was 2000.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure they were 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, they were.
Wait,
Yeah.
oh my again.
LeBron came out of high school.
LeBron came out of high school, yeah.
Yep.
Then Melo came out fucking swinging.
Yeah, he said
Melo turned that Nuggets team
Fuck
into a
yeah,
badass
he
team.
People forget, like
For a
people say
while.
Nick's Mello is cold.
No.
No.
Denver
You have
Nuggets-
no idea.
What he was
Yeah.
saying, what he was saying
Melo
with Allen
snapped,
Iverson.
And it's pre-Chauncey.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Pre-Chauncey.
Pre-Chauncey.
With AI.
He was
With
oh,
yeah,
AI
Melo
with
AI.
Yeah.
And
Man.
Nuggets J.R. Smith, greatest J.R. Smith
Yes.
of all time.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's 360
You cannot
JR.
tell me other way.
Yeah.
He fucking yammed on
Yes.
people, bro. Like
He used to take flight.
hardcore.
Dude, and
He
and
used to. Oh my.
Melo
God,
with
so
his
nice.
step back fucking fadeaway
Yep.
would
Turn
get
around.
everyone in the fucking NBA, no matter how good you
Didn't
were at
matter.
defense.
100%. J.R. Smith, J.R. Smith on the Nuggets is the last person you want to see at the rec. Facts, is it not?
Yeah.
Bro, he would embarrass you. That's all he'd do. He was so nice.
All right, guys. Well, this has been episode 95. I appreciate everybody
shit.
being on this episode with us.
You said 95?
Hoopers will appreciate that.
Yeah,
We coming up on 100.
we are episode 95.
We coming up on
The Twitch
100.
feed, I don't know how it came out. Let us know. This feed we're gonna. This feed we're gonna go into YouTube. I hope it's good. Let us know. But other than that, y'all take it easy, and we are fucking out of here.
Attention, the bullshit meter